Hello and welcome to episode number 12 of the Lack of Interesting Conversation podcast with me, your host, Trey Mendenhall. As you can see, holding the microphone, doing a little something different today. First, I want to get the thank yous out of the way. Thank you for joining me again today here on the podcast. Again, you can find us anywhere you get your podcasts, whether that would be Spotify, Amazon Music, and the Apple Podcasts. And on YouTube, you just got to search up the Lack of Interesting Conversation on YouTube to find our Facebook on our YouTube page, or even type in the title of any of the episodes. You can find us pretty much everywhere. And also, you can find us on Facebook at the Lack of Interesting Conversation Facebook page as well. That is the only social media that we are on currently. But you can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok, both at Trey_Mendenhall. That's TRA, Trey. That's how you spell my name. So I want to thank you. Also, I hope your week has been good to you so far. I pray you feel blessed and highly favored because of the Lord Jesus. Is just so thankful for everything that He's done and continue to do with this podcast. Please make sure you follow us on your podcast platform. Also, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube. Hit the notification bell on YouTube to know when we upload a new video, and also make sure you have your notifications on the podcast platform that you use. And I'm not sure if all of them give notifications, but I know like Amazon Music does. So I want to thank you for listening. Hope you continue to listen. Again, just give a shout out if there's any other topics that you want me to cover so far. And I know you can go back and listen to all the our previous episodes that we have released so far. And just make sure you rate us, follow us, subscribe to us, comment, share, especially if it's impacted your life in any way, positive. Even if you got some kind of negative comment, just throw my way. I really don't care, I guess. But last week's podcast, I ranked my top 5 sports video games. And I know the previous week I did my top 5 Striper albums. So if you want to know what those are, just go back and listen to the previous 2 podcasts. And today I have a guest joining me, a returning guest actually, coming back, and he is going to give his top 5 video games. And my son Jonah is joining me again today. Well, how you doing, son?
Good.
Good to know. And today he's going to give his top 5 video games. So let's get started. All right, Jonah. Well, what is your top 5? What is your number 5 video game? I guess before we go on, I don't know this list. I don't. He didn't tell me he wanted this to be a surprise. So, do you have these ranked as from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
Yeah, it goes from 5 to number 1.
Okay. Well, let's get started. It's enough of me rambling on here. Okay. What is your number 5?
My number 5 game is Minecraft.
Oh, I figured that was going to be on the list. What about Minecraft has it in your top 5?
It's just a great game. It's really cool with like a block, pixels. It's just whole wide world. It's cool.
Yeah, you can practice like building things like what your grandpa did for his career, like move around dirt and build all kinds of different things. I guess. How long have you been playing Minecraft?
For about like maybe 5 years.
5 years. It feels a lot longer than that, that's for sure. I guess. What system do you normally play Minecraft on?
Either computer or Switch.
The Switch, yeah. We kind of have Minecraft on pretty much every system we got. We got it on the PlayStation, the Nintendo Switch. Also, obviously, Jonah said, like he said, on his computer. Do we have it on tablets?
I think maybe, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Pretty much any kind of electronic we got, Minecraft is on it, except the TVs, which you can actually play on Amazon enabled TVs. I guess, what is your favorite part about Minecraft?
that when you can play survival and just try to beat the Ender Dragon.
Oh, yeah, and that's really hard to do, isn't it?
Yeah, it takes a long time.
Yeah. Then you got like zombies and zombie pigs. I know that. I only reason why I know that is because you Ryan Trahan, Ryan 3000. Make sure you go subscribe to him to become a chicken. Uh, but I know some stuff like that, and because of the movie. What do you think about the movie?
Minecraft movie is pretty cool. Favorite character, Steve Jack Black. Pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. The theater was well. Your mom and I took you and your brothers and your cousins to go see that. The theater was pretty crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was. People were going crazy, like for what's the little one, the baby, a zombie called?
Chicken jockey.
Oh yeah, chicken jockey, and that's it. Then you got obviously Jack Black. Steve's Lava Chicken. He always has to sing something in the movies that he's in. What do you think about that song?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, but once you listen to it too much, it gets annoying.
That is true. Anything you do can get annoying like that. Is there anything else that you want to mention about Minecraft?
Um, there is another boss other than the Ender Dragon, and it's the Wither, which is harder than the Ender Dragon.
Oh yeah. Is that the one that Ryan has it trapped at the top of his chicken?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Okay, I couldn't remember. All right. Is that everything you have to say about Minecraft?
Mhm.
All right, let's go to number four. Number four, Four Horsemen. WCW, if you know. All right, your number four. Your number four favorite video game of all time.
My number 4, Luigi's Mansion.
Oh, well, I knew this was going to be on the list, but I thought maybe it might have been number one. I guess. Which Luigi's Mansion? Since there's what is there 4?
3 of them.
3. Okay.
Um, my favorite one is the one on Nintendo 3DS. If you have a Nintendo 3DS, you you should get this because once you play it, you get addicted to it.
And that Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon.
Now the first one is Luigi's Mansion.
Oh, this is the very first one that came out on GameCube as well. I was not a Nintendo kid like my kids are. But okay, I know Luigi's Mansion. I'm shocked this is not number one. To be honest, I know how much you love these games. I think the very first one you played 3 first, wasn't it?
No, it was Dark Moon. I played it on the 2DS.
All right, I couldn't remember. Then you got Then you
Then
got 3.
I got 3 for my birthday, and then when I turned 12, I got a Nintendo 3DS and played the first one.
Yeah, I know you just recently got the first one. So what about the first one here makes this your favorite?
It's just with like the old retro games, and you fight bosses like Minecraft and King Boo. You gotta defeat him and save the Toads, Princess Peach, and especially Mario.
Well, yeah, you gotta save his brother. Okay. I guess there's how much difference is there between this one and the rest of them?
Well, the difference is that the third one is where you have to save Professor Egad, which helps you throughout the way. It you have to defeat the bosses for elevator keys to go reach King Boo. And you go to a hotel, and the leader of the hotel is Helen Gravery, and she is secretly a ghost.
Oh wow, that's quite a twist, isn't it?
Yeah, and Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, of course, is the Dark Moon. You're saving that because King Boo went to go break the moon, and he scattered all the dark moon pieces around, and now you have to find them and restore the moon so all the ghosts will be friendly while saving Toads, Princess Peach, and Mario.
Is there anything different in terms of like gameplay, or are they all pretty much the same?
So the third one is like today's games.
Is it just the controls are different?
No, they're pretty much the same. Yeah.
Okay.
But
So
how when you from number 1 is pretty retro, number 2 is retro, but number 3 is great graphics.
pretty much the majority of the franchise is retro, but the third one came out on the Switch. But would you say this is your favorite retro game you've ever played?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know mine was. My games last week were all retro. Obviously, I'm much older than you, son, so I got to play a lot of different older games too.
And one of my other favorite retro games that's not on this list is Donkey Kong 2.
Donkey Kong 2. Where'd you play that on?
It was on an arcade and the Nintendo Switch. You can buy. I think it's free. You get you can get this game and it's like GameCube Cube games and that was on it and it's cool.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Like on the Switch, they have like the original Nintendo and like the Super Nintendo like bundles and packs you can subscribe to. You can also do that. They also have a N64 version, which is what I grew up on. Although I did play the original, I believe it one of the first two in Nintendo consoles because I remember playing Duck Hunt on those. That was a pretty fun game. Then GameCube. Obviously, as you said, they have something for GameCube now too.
Yeah. And the Game Boy.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Game Boy definitely is what I would say the very first ever handheld gaming console ever. All right, well, you got anything else you want to add about Luigi's Mansion?
No.
Okay, let's move over to number 3 here. Number 3. All right, Jonah, what is your third favorite video game of all time?
My number 3 is Fortnite.
Oh, Fortnite. Yeah, I figured this was going to be on there. Yeah, I know you and, well, Joshua, not so much Xander anymore, but love this game. And you guys, this game's been around forever. I remember when it first came out, I played it once, only once, and sometimes I'll play it with them, but I don't get the game, but they love it, so that makes me happy that they love it. All right, what about Fortnite makes this uh, third on your list above Luigi's Mansion and Minecraft?
It's just it's always coming out with brand new seasons, which are really cool and you get new skins. And it's a great live action shooting game.
Mm-hmm.
There's tournaments, which is there's a really popular one called FNCS.
What?
What?
What did you just say?
FNCS.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but I think the F stands for Fortnite.
That would make sense. What did you do in this mode?
Well, I've never really played it because I'm not as good as the people in it. Like,
These are like really hardcore Fortnite players.
Yeah, like typical gamer, which I came out.
Yeah, that's one of your favorite ones. The Zebra Gamer. That's another one, like your all-time favorite YouTuber for video games. Did he play it at all?
No, he never played it. He did play Luigi's Mansion, Minecraft, but another tournament is Cash Cup, where if you get like top 10, you start earning money and lots of kills.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I guess there's been a lot of seasons, and they just reintroduced like a couple years ago the OG Fortnite, the back what it was like when it was originally released, when you weren't old enough to play it yet. So, what has been your favorite season of Fortnite so far?
Chapter 2, Season 7. It's the alien one, I'm pretty sure. And it just gave me feelings of summer. It just gave me that vibe.
Yeah, did this get released during the summer?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, well, I'm sure that also helps makes you think of summer vacation and all that stuff when you think about that season. And there's been obviously a ton of skins. Probably the best skin of all time that just got released is The Office. That was probably the best one. Go get those ones, Michael Scott and Date Mike. I don't know why Michael Scarn's not in it, or Prison Mike. But then you also got Dwight and Dwight CPR Dwight in there, which is my wife's favorite episode of The Office. But no, let's move back to Jonah here. What is your all-time favorite skin or skins? Maybe you don't have one that specifically stands out to you. Maybe you have multiple.
My all-time favorite skin? Hard one. Either it's probably Crystal or Bright Bomb.
What's Crystal?
Crystal is a summer skin.
Okay, what about Bright Bomb?
Pink vibes.
What?
Pink.
Pink vibes. What is this skin all pink or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Power Rangers, is it on your favorite skin?
I want one, but I don't have one.
Okay. Okay, but don't you have a Batman skin?
Yeah.
Superman?
Yes.
Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Is that the only Star Wars character you have?
No, I have 2 stormtroopers.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense. What else about Fortnite makes it this game in your top 5?
Well, first off, I don't think I have Batman. I have, what's her name?
Wonder Woman?
No, it's
Batgirl?
it's the girl from Teen Titans Go.
I don't know. Is it the one with like the purple pink hair?
No, I think it's like Raven or something.
Raven? Oh, the one who wears like the cloak?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, what else makes it is that you can team up with friends, play duos, trios, and squad, and once you win, you can get a crown. And if you win with a crown, you get a crown win, and you can add those up really much. And the highest is 999.
1,000 or million?
Just 900.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I know you and your brothers play trios sometimes, although Joshua isn't the greatest. But how many solo wins would you say you have? Billion?
Maybe somewhere around like 300.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Yeah, you are. Do you know what the highest is? Like the most wins of all in solo all time in Fortnite?
No, I don't, but the reason I win is because I crank 90.
Oh yeah. What are 90s?
Well, you build like up and then over because you're doing a 90-degree angle and then you keep on doing that.
Oh, you think you building to keep yourself safe from the other players that is what makes you so good?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. You just don't think. I don't think that really helps you. I think you're just really good at shooting the people. What do you think about that?
I would say I do have pretty good aim. I keep my crosshair on people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have aimbot though.
Aimbot, is that auto aim basically?
It's aim where if you shoot, it'll shoot at someone if you have the target locked on them.
Okay, that's pretty much auto aim, which I'm not afraid to admit I use in certain video games. Okay, Jonah, number 2, 2 deuces. All right, Jonah, what is your number 2 ranked video game of all time? I have no clue at this point.
My number 2 is Rainbow Siege 6.
I should have known. Rainbow Siege 6. This game literally just came out last fall, I believe. I know your older brother Xander. He first started playing it, then it got you hooked on this, and you've been playing on the PS4 quite a bit. So, what about this game makes it so ranked so high on your list?
It's just that it's another live action shooting game. It's really fun. If you're attacking, you choose from many people and you try to defuse a bomb, which those are the good guys because they're defusing a bomb. Then if you're defending, you try to protect them from defusing the bomb, and there's a lot of people to choose from too.
Yeah, and this is, I would say this is Call of Duty's competitor. Rainbow Six is. It had been a while since they released the Rainbow Six game. Personally, I'm not into these games. I honestly, I don't find them appealing, but I'm glad that someone likes to play them. But what a what is your favorite thing to do in Rainbow Six Siege?
Um, really just fight and try to get as many kills as I can. Yeah, and my favorite operators, which are the defenders and attackers, um, are probably either Jackal, Ayana, and those are attackers. My defenders are Dot or Echo.
Dot or Echo? What's a good thing? Or Alexa, Dot isn't back here where it went off. But uh, do you like Rainbow Six Siege more than Call of Duty?
Yes.
That's a controversial statement. Maybe I don't know. But what is the most kills you've gotten in a single round?
The most, I think, is either 10 or 11.
Oh wow, 10 or 11. That's more than I ever got on Call of Duty. Which I'm not very good at, as you can get attest to. Am I good at Call of Duty?
Are you good at Call of Duty?
Yes, that's what I'm asking.
You're decent.
Decent. I'm horrible. Am I horrible at Fortnite?
No.
You don't think I am?
No, you're decent at all, like, shooting games.
Okay. I think you're being too kind, son. It's okay. You can tell me I'm terrible at these games because I know what they are.
Okay, you're terrible.
Oh, there we go. I am not very good. All right. Rainbow Six Siege. How long would you say you've been playing this game?
Right around, like, 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, because this is the newest game on your list compared to the other ones. Everything else has been out for a while, for years. What else about Rainbow Six Siege is your favorite? At least ranks it so high.
Well, there is ranked and unranked, which unranked you ban. So if someone's using an operator that they're too good at, you can just ban them and then they won't be able to use them. Then ranked, you go up in rank, and the highest rank is champion. But I'm not good, so my highest is bronze.
Well, as you know, obviously, in order to get better or good at anything, you have to continue to practice. Just like soccer, you're a really good soccer player, aren't you?
Yeah.
And how or what made you become a better soccer player?
By practicing and putting in hard work, and by the way, Cristiano Ronaldo is the best.
No, he's wrong. It'd be Messi, but you're 100% correct. Whether regardless of what you're doing in life, you got to put in the work to make sure you get the most out of whatever you're doing, whether that be your job, the profession you are, whether that would you are a truck driver, a teacher, a pastor, whatever it may be. You got to put in the work to do continuously get better and improve like God would want us. God can give us the talent, but it's up to us what we do with it.
And yeah, that's really all I have for Siege.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, here we go. It's the big countdown here. We are getting ready to present Jonah's number one video game of all time. All right, Jonah, you've given your top four so far, and this is your number one. Can you give us a recap of your 5 through 2 so far?
My number 5, Minecraft. My number 4, Luigi's Mansion, the first one on Nintendo 3DS. My number 3 was Fortnite. My number 2 was Rainbow Six Siege.
And his number 1 ranked video game in the history of all video games for him in his life is
Roblox.
Roblox. What? Wow. I never even thought about that. Really? Roblox.
Yeah, it's just a fun game where you can play with all your friends.
That is true. You and your brother play. You also play with your our neighbors as well. Um, Roblox. Wow, I was not expecting that. Okay. Um, Roblox. What about Roblox makes this so incredible that you had to put it at number 1?
It's just all the games mixed in one. There's shooting games, simulators, tycoons. If you don't know what tycoons are, they're things where you earn money and buy stuff to upgrade stuff. And there's building games and all of that. There's a chat where you can chat with people, make friends. It's a good way to make friends.
That is true, but there are also some creepy people on there. But obviously, your mom and I both keep an eye out and check on, make sure you guys don't doing stuff you shouldn't be doing on this game and just in life.
And that's why there are parental controls.
That is true. There are parental controls, but we still just keep an eye out just in case. There are a ton of games on Roblox. Like I know there's like a weightlifting game. There's like a game you can be Spider-Man on. What are some of your favorite games on the play on inside Roblox? The app.
My favorite games right now is probably Element Tycoon. Um, Knockout is pretty fun.
Is that like basketball knockout or boxing?
It's none of those. It's where you're a penguin and you point at other people, and then where you're pointing, you can choose how fast you're going, and you zoom into other people and try to knock them off of the map.
So if I point at whoever's watching this, if you point at them, boom, they're done. Okay. What is the Element Tycoon?
Element is where you can choose from 21 different elements.
Like rain, snow?
Like earth, venom.
Like Spider-Man venom?
No, it's not Spider-Man venom. Fire, ice, darkness, light. There's some, if there's tech, space, time, and all sort of things like that.
Okay. What else? You got any besides those two? Is there any more?
Rivals is a pretty good one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a shooting game. Let's see. Blocks fruits.
Rocks fruits?
Blocks.
Blocks fruit?
If you've ever seen the show One Piece on Netflix.
Your anime show?
Yes, it's anime. It's basically that with all the devil fruits, which they call in One Piece. So it's just like that, and it's just fun.
Okay. All those. Do you have a favorite?
Probably Knockout.
Knockout? Okay. I guess, is it just because you get to knock people down and knock them out?
Mm-hmm.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's not do that again before you really hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Knockout. Well, how did you first find out about this app called Roblox?
Well, if you've ever heard of the YouTuber Kindly, he was playing this game called Strongman Simulator, and I was like 8 at that point, and I thought that looked really fun. So I kept begging and begging to my mom to let me get Roblox.
So the Strongman Simulator, is that the Strongman game you guys play?
No, it's not that. It's where you gotta train, do deadlifts, bench presses. and pull-ups, and you gotta pull things. Like the beginning item was feathers and rubber ducks, and the item I'm on are probably like the Eiffel Tower, the pyramids, yeah, like Uranus,
the planet.
like one of the smallest planets, like Mercury.
Mercury, is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, like a small planet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just for fun.
Mm-hmm. I guess you got anything else you want to add about um, Roblox?
No, you should give it a try.
Okay. All right. So the recap. This game. You got something to say before we recap it?
Yeah. Wait, no.
Okay. All right. Never mind. But all right. At 5, we have Minecraft. 4, Luigi's Mansion. Speaking of Luigi's Mansion, is that your all-time favorite Nintendo game that they have ever released?
Best Nintendo game.
I mean, this game's in your top 5 of all time.
Oh well, the best Nintendo game they've ever released is Fortnite.
But Nintendo didn't physically make that game. I'm saying something like from Nintendo Studios, like in the studio, since they own like the Mario, Luigi characters.
It's like a tie between Luigi's Mansion and Super Smash Bros. But
The new one, yeah, because you guys got that for the Switch.
yeah, but I don't play Super Smash Bros. As much, so that's why it's not my top 5.
That is true. And number 3 is, what is number 3? I forget.
Fortnite.
Fortnite, yes, Fortnite. Number 2 is
Rainbow Siege 6.
Rainbow Siege 6, and number 1 here is Roblox. That is just mind-blowing, crazy, insane. All right. Well, Jonah, David, I appreciate you joining me again here today, as this is your second appearance on the podcast, The Lack of Interest in Conversation. Before we go, you got anything else you want to add?
This is my first time showing my face, though.
That is true.
Yeah, but any of those games, if they sounded interesting to you, you should go play it.
Yeah, and just if this podcast for whatever reason encouraged you to pick up like Luigi's Mansion or something like that, just give us a comment. If Jonah sharing his list caused you to pick the game up, also please give leave in the comments a comment here if what do you think, what you thought about Jonah's list, if you thought it was good or whatever, however you may feel about it, if these whatever you think about these games. So I just want to give a thank you, and Jonah also wants to say thank you for listening.
Thank you guys for listening to me talk a lot. I know it might be annoying, but I think it was a pretty good list.
Yeah, if this was a good listen, let us know, please. And also, just remember, please give us a like, share this podcast wherever it is you may go, and also on the social media platforms in which I gave out. There is always a link to the RSS.com website for the podcast. On there, you can go and find pretty much all the platforms that we are on. This podcast is on. Just remember, before we go, just remember that Jesus loves you. He went to the cross for you. He died for you, so you may have life and have it more abundantly. Again, I just want to say thank you, and we will see you next time on The Lack of Interesting Conversation.